you've got Game Face, and this is Fallout 4. And today, Piper and I are going to see what this thing does.
You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Yeah, we're ready to see if this thing actually works. All the fucking volumes seem all fucked up.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do it.
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could.
Oh.
We've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Okay.
Let's
Ready
do
then.
this.
We're going in.
Sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Is Piper not coming?
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest. Okay. Hold real
Piper's not coming.
still.
I can't do
I don't want any
anything.
corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the
I'm
way,
not even on the
I
platform.
figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF.
Come on.
And
Piper's not coming.
got it. Hold on to your butt.
I gotta leave Piper at home. Okay, so we have completed the molecular level, and now we've beamed in. Now the problem being, of course, and I don't know if this is actually going to be a problem, is I am wearing boss armor. Is that going to be a problem? View access log. X324, X6. Error, signal rerouted. That's me. Too bad I can't, like, clear the access log. Oh, wait a minute.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay, but give me a second here. Inventory. Miscellaneous. Where's the holotape? Hardware Town storage key. No. No Sturgis's holotape? Okay, what does this say? Enter the elevator. It's gone. Out of time. Where's the last one I finished? Where's the last one I fucking finished? Use the signal interceptor. Okay, I don't see that. Institutionalize. Enter the elevator. Inside job. Insert the network scanner holotape into an Institute terminal. Institute Central Network. Ah, there's a fucking button at the bottom. Okay, choose holotape. Well, let's go with the network scanner. Initiate network scan. Give holotape to Sturgis. Okay. R to eject it. Have I already ejected it? I guess I could have played it. Okay, whatever. Let's look around. Let's look around, see what we got. Let's steal some shit. Let's, like, come in here and steal shit right away. Oh, fuck, I should have upgraded this thing. Is this the elevator? That's not an elevator. Oh. This is a good place to visit. Scissors in a folder. I don't need scissors in a folder. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Elevator, elevator. There's the elevator.
Broken.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Nothing else I can do here. I gotta get on the elevator. It's quite the elevator. Is it an up or down elevator? It's a down elevator. It's
I can
fucking...
only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Okay.
Welcome to the Institute.
You killed my wife.
This is
Like,
the
how could I have the
reality of
wrong
Institute.
impression? I
This
saw
place,
somebody you
these
hired
people, the work
to
we
steal
do.
my son, kill my wife.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help
Shared.
shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
They don't seem to be
Someday,
sharing
perhaps,
any of it.
we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yes.
You are here
To kill
for
everybody.
your son.
Yep. And what? They know this? It's kind of weird. The top isn't actually attached to the bottom. It's just two separate things. That's not my son, is it?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean,
He's talking to
you
the
okay?
father,
You're
not to
hurt,
me.
are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Sean, please, calm down.
Don't
I'll
talk
get
like
you
that.
out
You're
of there.
freaking him out.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean.
Okay.
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to
Not
explore the effects
really.
of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's
You
start
recognize
from
that
the-
I have a machete in my hand. And it's
I am
serrated.
Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I
What?
am
What the fuck is happening?
your son.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest.
How the fuck is he my
In the
son?
vault, you had no concept of the passage of time.
Well, yes, I know that.
You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost.
Yeah, at that
But
point in
then you
time, I
learned
figured that.
your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality.
Well, yeah, but how
Here I am.
old was Kellogg?
Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why?
Why?
Why take a child?
What the fuck?
Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal
It's
of
fucking
perfection
twisted.
drove them ever onward.
Totally twisted.
What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Okay.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their
Yeah.
attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into
Anybody
every
frozen in
other
there would have
human
been
cell in
protected.
the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed.
Oh, they were all dead
And
except...
so it was my
okay.
DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today.
Really?
I am their father.
So, I am their
In
grandfather.
science, we are family.
That's fucking
Synths,
insane.
me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Well,
Yes.
the place you're in charge of killed her.
What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I don't know.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage.
Yeah, well, I eliminated
The Institute
it.
took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you?
I think I'm in
Isn't that
shock.
what you want?
You want me to stay here?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like.
I can't stay here.
I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Okay,
All right.
it's obviously part of the story.
The Institute is now your home.
Which goes
as
on.
much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Okay, I obviously need to walk around here and figure out what's going on, meet people, and do shit. But this is fucking insane. Whoa!
Good evening.
Hello, everybody. I'm here.
Reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The
Hi.
Will there be any
Once
pain?
you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable? learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to. I honestly
Okay.
don't know. I suppose...
Shitty fucking Institute pistol. Relay grenade. Sure. I'll steal those. They're gonna be pissed off when they find out I'm fucking robbing them. I just came in here to rob them blind? Okay, bioscience. Gotta go to bioscience.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
so I've had to put everything else.
Liam's been trying to teach me
Wonder how the Warwick
robotics.
family is doing.
It's more complicated than I
Wally
thought.
must be close to 10 years old by now.
It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
No
Well,
shit.
That's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Excuse me, Doctor.
well,
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr.
I
Clayton
suppose
Holden,
you're right.
head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Is it really? Well worked.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've
They
even
grow
started
stuff.
to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed.
Why?
Judging by
How
your
is that the
reaction,
future?
We've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's
Already
our
done it.
top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Is it free?
Clayton,
Anything I can help you with?
No, I'm out of here.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this
Hey,
primary
Doc.
drive
You
servo.
weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Okay, I don't understand this.
what makes you ask?
Wouldn't, if this was important to them, wouldn't they
Suppose when I
sent
heard your
somebody
story,
to,
I just,
like,
well, felt
inform
sorry
me?
for you.
To
You've
get me?
suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. Your whole world is gone. I'm sorry. I know that was a very personal question. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time,
kept building down.
Their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years
Where'd all the
now.
dirt go?
I hope I'm there to
What'd
see
you do
it.
with all the
That's
dirt?
The third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm
Knock some
concerned.
heads together.
Father's work has
They're
been a
dragging
real
their feet on
inspiration
the
for me.
targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't.
Excuse me, Doctor.
There's enough friction
So,
as it is between us
Here you
and
are.
pretty much all the
Justin
other
Ayo,
departments.
Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future.
Oh, yeah?
Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau.
Yes.
Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines.
Again,
As to
even
why
more,
they're
my
escaping,
toaster has never tried to
that
escape.
matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather
Yeah,
you
I know.
all
I've
this,
killed one of them.
since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems.
Yep,
Now,
'cause
unless
I'm
you
not
need
gonna tell you.
something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who were you filling in for?
Vincent.
Dr. Zimmer holds that position.
Oh.
He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep
So
things
again,
running
high
smoothly.
profile units are everybody wants the fuck out of here. That's what
Okay.
I'm getting out of this. You don't want to come here. Oh, I didn't meet the right person.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah,
Dr.
it's
Lee.
you. You're here then.
Yes, I'm
yes,
here.
Yes, I know
Then.
who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Did he tell you I'd walk in wearing a a Brotherhood set of armor?
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, You'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Okay,
Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the Specialist Project's lead scientist. He's, how to put it, very organized and precise. Dr. Ormond is one of the youngest scientists in the Institute, and she's something of a prodigy when it comes to physics.
okay. It says synth retention. I think this thing is gonna try to make me go and hunt down other synths.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute
Cigarettes
firsthand,
and bourbon.
what do you think?
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefine. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives.
Or
dispatched
is he a guy named Gabriel?
I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now
Okay,
you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Now I need to meet up with the Corsair. I'm not gonna actually do this mission today, though. I can't seem to do anything here today. So, the question being, of course, is can I just quick travel to where I want to go? Whoa!
Look alive.
Just let me know.
I was just gonna say hello.
You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
Your thoughts?
Hey, dollface.
Okay. Her thoughts are, hey, dollface. Okay. That's kind of okay. Failed. I failed. Okay, so I gotta go in here and I gotta give him the thing. He's gotta get the thing. I need the XP from giving him
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
I should have done more.
meet the Corsair. Oh, and it's way down there. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna do that today. We're gonna do that next time. This is all about the Institute here. and the craziness going on there. I don't know what to think of all this. It's kind of weird. It's almost like a, you know, one person's vision of the way things should be, not a world built upon
Look about you.
a world
Being here for me.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. Hopefully Sturgis can give us a little more insight into that. Until then, we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna have a nice sleep, and hopefully when I get up it's not raining anymore. But things are getting weird. Okay, so my son is the... Yeah. Spoiler alert! I'm gonna have to put that in the description. I hope I don't forget. We'll see. So until next time, I'm GameFace. This was Fallout 4. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.